Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
Hey, hey. Welcome. Thanks, Vela. Hi, everybody. Vela, Alcatraz, hiya. We're gonna be showing the results today of the monthly challenge, which I'm gonna have to advertise more, I think. Because, yeah. We were lucky this time. And we're gonna be going over the isometric. Hey, Dawn. I'm glad you're here. Because it makes sense now. So, as I was saying, we are going over the results of the monthly challenge. And I'll just show you the ones that I've done, which is this one, which is like a game console thing. After that one, I did the Junkie Machine, and I redid it in isometric. Not fully, but close enough. And obviously on the live itself, we made this duck chicken, whatever it is. And then straight after the live, I did this, which is kind of like a bedside cabinet. No idea what the cigarettes or an ashtray is about. It's random. But after that, we've got the entries, so let's get on with it. This is Bella's entry. I love how it's all so 3D. Advertising the club, which is awesome. Hey, thanks, Alcatraz. And then the other entry we got is Dawn's, which is this one. I think I remember doing something like this in the past. It's kind of like, there's a little bit kind of like perspective, but not. Yay, very nice Dawn. It is. So those are our entries. Like Bella's one. And Dawn's one. So I don't know who you want to win. Out of these two. So we'll go 1 for Bella and 2 for Dawn. I think you're going to have the deciding vote, Ultras, because they're obviously going to vote for each other. So yeah, it's going to be down to you, Ultras. Yeah, very hard. Like I said, I think I'm going to have to advertise it a bit more. Yeah, let's just call you both winners. I'll put it on the website when we're done. Cool. Now, there is one more thing, and it involves Dawn again. So, there's this, which I made for her birthday tomorrow. Say, happy birthday, Dawn. And I will put that in the club afterwards as well. And if you want the file, I can download the file. No probs. But yeah, when I heard it was your birthday coming up, I was like, I gotta do something. And I remember you like mice, so I was like, that'll do. So yeah, very happy birthday to you, Dawn, for tomorrow. I love mice. Been trying to do one. Well, hopefully you can learn off this one, if you know what I mean. But yeah, congratulations to both of you. Yeah, another 21. Yeah, absolutely. Now, we're gonna release the next challenge, which I will advertise better this time. But I'm sure you're dying to know what it is. And I can seriously tell you now, it's turtle. So, any kind of turtle, any colour you like. Doesn't have to be vector, could be painted, could be anything. You love turtles, yay. I thought this might be a better challenge than last time. Something that people actually like. And I know, like, Dawn likes really cute stuff as well. So you could do a really cute one. I don't know. That's like what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be sketching out a turtle. And I'm going to go ahead and do that now on this sketch layer that we have here. So I'm going to get some references, which I never do. I'm going to go into Pixabay and put in turtle word here. So there's all these. Now I have a specific vision for this. I'm trying to look for things like that. That one looks pretty nice. So I'll put that one in. Funny. And we need a sort of side on view. When I see it. Oh no. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That one there. Yeah, that'll do. See if I can find another one. They have tails, don't they? I'll find one with a tail. What's that one? Has that got a tail? That's not a turtle, what? Very strange. Let me delete that one. Go back in and search again. Where it is, there. A tail. I'm sure they have tails, right? Yeah, ninja. I was thinking that, and then I was like, I got a better idea, which I'll show you in a sec. I think you'll like it. Well, I'm pretty sure they have a tail. That one. I got a tail. Yeah, see, so it's kind of like a little triangle as such for a tail. So now we've got our references. I'll show you this, which is clipped canvas. You might already know it. So I get these references, pull them outside the canvas. So I'll just grab all those and put them outside the canvas. You can't see them now. So I go to this top menu and go into canvas and then clip to canvas, and they will show up. So they're not in your way of you sketching as such. The other thing that I'm going to have to do is a little bit of image manipulation. So what we actually want is this to be upside down, and be flipped. Yeah, that's about right. And let's get this one. Do the same with this, upside down. Run it out down to be flipped. And then that one's just reference for tail, which we know now is just a triangle. Just get these bits, dust or whatever they are, off the screen. So, put it into Pixel now. On the sketch layer, I'm just going to add a new layer, Pixel. So this one, and make sure that what color should we do the sketch? Let's do it in black. And we're on the pencil or whatever I call it, brush. And let's choose one of my sketchers. So I'm going to go with the large sketcher. First of all, I'm going to try and get that head. So I'm going to start off with a circle like this. And it's got kind of like an open mouth about there. I'll just use the eraser now to get that little bit off there. It would be on the smallest eraser. Erase that off to get rid of that a bit faster. Yeah, so something like that. There's a little tongue sticking out. I'll draw that in, 'cause that just makes it funny. Oh no, not that one. Join that back up. So their tongues are kind of like this. And we're gonna have him very much panicking. So, are we gonna draw him panicking? Let's draw his eye closed, so he's struggling. Yeah, nice, right? The other thing turtles have, I don't know whether you can see it, but they have like little spots on them. You see here. So I'm gonna put cartoony, but a few little splodges and things right now, I guess. Now then, let's do the rest of him. What's that? Just reading. Anything for me to do? Just reading down. Okay, I think there's anything that I've got to personally do, so I'm gonna get on with this. The other thing this guy's gonna have is a shell, so something like this. And they've always got those patterns, so I'll draw that on. Yeah, kind of like hexagon kind of thing, aren't they? So something like that. Something like this. I'm not very good at this, but you get the point. Yeah, something like that. That'll do nicely. See, there's a shell. And we'll put his little tail on. So, coming out underneath the shell. Just a little tail like this. The other thing he's going to need is legs. So, you can have a big leg here. And a big leg here. Slightly bent on this one. the other leg is going to be about here, it's on the other side, and then he's kind of reaching forward, so I'm going to have one coming out here. The other thing, to make it a bit more cartoony, we're going to have little shake lines like this. So he's going to be really struggling trying to get off his back. Well, every part of him moving like so. And we'll also, I'll change the radius and just make him sweat a little, so a little more droplets come off here, where he's struggling really hard to get himself back over. I don't know, just an idea in my head. The turtle stuck on his back. Oh yeah, it is. I must just immediately draw that kind of thing, Chibi. I don't know. Very strange. Do they have... Let me have a look at the reference, see if any... Yeah, they kind of have, like, a bit of a tummy. So, something like this. Well, now we're going to have to delete these parts. And draw that line back in, like so. Raise this back to where it was. About 50. Right there and there. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, there we go. So, little turtle struggling to get up. I'm going to give him some of those spots on his legs and things as well. So we'll have one there. And there. Maybe some here. Like that. He's like crying that he's upside down. Chibi is cool at it. It must be like my go-to, I don't know. Very strange. I'm just gonna delete this line here so we can start tidying it up a little bit. This one. Goes there. I can go back on our pencil tool or brush tool and just draw in a little bit that I've messed up. There we go. So yeah, they get stuck upside down a lot, don't they? So that was my idea. I was like, I draw him struggling to get up. In fact, I'm going to make that line thicker as well. So, by there. Yeah, something like that. I think. Should we have like his tongue with a little few lines as well? Movement lines. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Now then, if we get rid of that, I don't know what I've pressed. Been pressing things. We don't need these references anymore. We can get rid of these. And there we go. And then we got quite a while, so we see how far we get with vector and vectorifying it. Let's give it a go. So I'm gonna put it back on to the designer persona, and we'll start from about here. And I go into our pencil tool now, and we're gonna draw this head around there. Not forgetting this little mouth right there. I can't see what I've drawn. See, and I go in, just turn that one to opacity down. There we go. Now we can see what I've drawn. And going back to this layer, I'm just going to go into our styles. Now, turtles, green. Make sure we're on the base. Yeah, sort of like this green. That's about right, I think. Just gonna make sure the sketch is the top layer, so we can see everything. I'm just gonna carry on now, doing all the green bits. So we got this little leg sticking out over here, and go into our styles, make that green. Put that underneath the head, if it'll let me. There we go. I'm going to start doing the other legs now. Go back to our pencil tool and just draw in these ones. So we got one coming here. Go into our styles and choose that same green, and one here. That same green again. And we're gonna have to do his tail the same. So up here, that green, but we're gonna have to move that one underneath that leg. So if I just make it the bottom layer, that'll do. Now this leg over here is further away, so it's actually going to be darker. So let's see what we can do by this one. So when we go to our FX, we're going to want slightly darker than that green. We got one, that one. Yeah, that's it. It is slightly darker than the original one. So let's do this shell. Let's go into our pencil tool. And first of all, we'll do this bit right here. The ripples makes this so difficult. Now we want that, the top layer, like above all those green layers. So just move that up. And now when we go to our styles, what colour shell? Like this one. I think that's about right. And just do the under shell now. So we want to be just underneath that layer which did. And go to the pencil tool again and do just one that comes up and underneath that piece. And this is going to be slightly lighter. What colour do we want to do? Lighter than the other one. So this one, kind of. We might have to adjust it again afterwards. So now I'm just going to do the top part of the shell. So I'm going to make sure we're still below that piece, about where we are now. And join this one, like so. And the FX, we're going to have this the darkest brown now. So go with that one. I'm going to have to use the node tool to make that slightly deeper. I actually want it up here. So we're going to play with the nodes so we get it right. Now the other thing that we're going to want to do is we want one there, just add an extra nodes, if it would let me. One there, actually we've got kind of one there anyway. One here, we don't need that one, just clear. One there, one there. But the whole lot we're going to select and make sharp, and then we're just going to move them out a little bit like this. Jonathan probably does this different. This is the way I would go about doing this. Now I'm going to go on to our pencil tool and draw in all these bits of shell. Hey Bobby! Hiya. Yeah, turtle is the next challenge. So that is why I'm doing this little guy that's upside down. I'm just going to go into that brown piece of the shell, the dark brown, and say insert. And just draw lines that make sense. Probably really need to tidy these lines up because they're terrible. But where we made these crosses, like on the edge of the shell, we want to make sure the line goes to them, like here, like that. It will make sense in a sec. I'll have to adjust these anyway. Just quickly draw them in. Just seeing what ones there are left. So we got most of them, I think. But we don't want it black, so we'll change the whole thing to a sort of dark browny. Just select them all. In fact, what I'm going to do is go up to our select site and put the same stroke color. That wouldn't work. Whereas because I'm on all of them, let's just select one. Select C. Yeah, that was it. Now just select just these, and we're gonna make them a different color to what they are. So we want it that brown. It's hard to tell with the sketch, so I'm gonna turn it off. So yeah, that's about right. Oh, I need to sort that. Okay, putting the sketch back on. Oh, Bella, he's awesome. Thank you very much. That's awesome of you. Trying to make me cry, that's what it is. I've lost what I was doing. That's like put me right out. It's like, what was I doing? Oh yeah, no. I was on here selecting the same straight color. So if we go these back, which we have, and I was gonna to now do and just tie you up a bit. So what we want is them all to join to each other. Just to make it look a bit tidier. It's probably nowhere near correct, but it'd be better than what it was if I could get the ones I want. That one. Make sure these come out too. Those bits. Just make sure it does on everyone. So we want that one about there. This one here. That one there. Now let's fix that leg. That is really bad. This one, yeah. So we actually want this node to go up into the shell. And there we go. Oh, that's looking much better. So we're going to get rid of our sketch again in a minute and go on to our lines and select same. So we go like so. And I'm going to see if something works, which is go into our effects, normal effects, not styles. I'm just going to try golden blur on this to see if it does work. Kind of. I have to have a fiddle with that in a minute. But it looks better than these straight lines that it was. Let's do his tongue now. Put the sketch back on. And we want it inside the mouth. So we want it just under. I'm going to go on to our pencil. And I'm going to draw the tongue coming out and back around like so. Go into our styles and pick a pink one, a bit like that. Awesome. The other thing that we want is to get these lines on, so I go to our pencil tool and just put these lines on. I don't want it that colour. These we do actually want black, so I'm going to make them black. Do we want it that big? Might turn down this radius as well on these to about 5. Yeah, I think that's about right. Now I'll just carry on drawing them. I'm going to have to go into node tool and make these. So about there. This one's going to be about, if I can get it go right, which I can't. This one's wrong. If I can get the handle, yeah, about there. Yeah, I'm just gonna carry on doing the rest. So we got this one here, this one, this one, and this one. I know they're not quite to the sketch, but they're just making sense to the shape. Like there and there. And on this back one we got 2, so we'll go there like that, and then this side, and the tail like that. Yeah, I think that's about right. Now these sweat droplets we're gonna have, draw them in black as heck, and then use the styles and get a very very light blue color. So we're going to use the highlight blue, yeah, about there. I'm going to add even more highlights onto that vector file. Yes, absolutely. Just going to draw this one and use that same blue. Now these little patches on a skin, so let's get these now. Let's draw a line round there and go into the highlights again of our effect styles, and we want it to be kind of that green. I don't know actually. Do we want it lighter? No, we do want it that green. We just want to move it slightly so that it makes sense. Just messing with the nodes. There we go. and we're just gonna duplicate that and move it to the other one. Maybe make it a bit smaller, like so. And now we're just gonna do that on all the other parts of it now. So let's duplicate both those now and move them. Now we would just want the top one. In fact, I'm gonna move those together so we know where they are. We just want this top one. So how come you don't get a lot of nodes when you use pencil? Could it be the rope stabilizer? I don't know. I'm not sure. What do I do different? I don't think I've got anything set up apart from the rope stabilizer. Yeah, you do usually have to end up deleting leads. I'm gonna put that one there and do the rest. So we only want two of them. So we'll have the big one and the small one. We'll just move them together, and we're gonna make them smaller this time. About there. Now this last one, we're gonna have those three duplicate, and we're gonna have to move these separately. So not there. This one. Let's move this one to about there, and that one out. And where's the one? No, come out of order. So that one's that one. That one. I'm just gonna put there. It's very hard to see with the sketch, so I'm gonna keep turning it off and turn it on again so I can see. I'm just gonna make the eye now. So I'm gonna go back into pencil tool, and we're just gonna make the eye like this. Now we don't want it that colour, so we're gonna select these and change it to kind of like a dark green right there. And I think we're done with everything the sketch was covering, so we can get rid of the sketch now. Just move it to the top to get rid of it. Turn it off. Now then, we got the rest of it to do. So that is what I would call the base colours. Yeah, let me know what goes on, because if I just go to pencil tool and just make a line, it just does this. You try making a squiggly line, it seems to just put them where they should be. That's actually a lot better than it has been. Let's do this. That's actually pretty good. Very strange. Like that's what you're normally on about. And then you'd have to come in and delete them all. Like that one. And like these two. It does happen to me, see. So I don't know what I'm doing. Is it just that I'm moving it a bit smoother? I don't know. Not sure. Just delete that line. Now we got the rest of our turtle to do. So I go into our head and I'm going to go to the pencil tool, and I'm going to put insert. We notice it's not called insert inside anymore, that's so weird. So now I'm just going to draw basically down here and around, covering the eye and back out. I'm going to include that whole thing. So there. Then FX, I'm going to make sure I'm on the shadow selection now. And where's our one that we won? I think it's this one, isn't it? Or is it this one? This one. And then what we can do from there is go into our normal FX and go to Gaussian blur and turn that up slightly, like so. And then we just want to use our pencil tool again. And this eye, what we want to do is go right into this corner here and follow these lines out like so. And back around. And we're gonna make that style. So this one. Is it this one? Which looks too light. I don't have a darker one. I'll agree. That is the darkest one. We want it a bit darker than that. So that would be the wrong colour. We want that, but we want it darker. So I'm going to have to make a new one, because that is not right. So for now we won't use the style. We're just going to make it that darker green like so. Which is what we want, is about there. But ideally we want it on one of these styles, so we get the different variants in colour. That's what it's all about. I'm gonna make this a bit different with notes now. Just make sure we're included. If the handle wouldn't do that. Just making sure we're over all those lines. Right there. And now what I'm going to do is go to our normal FX, but on scale with object as usual, and make the Gaussian blur. It's not down there. On Gaussian blur, am I? Right there. We want it a bit darker than that really, but it'll do for now. So there's that one. Now, do we want blush on his cheek, or just leave it and try it and see? So we're gonna go into the shape tool, into ellipse, and just by here we're gonna use the FX styles on the highlights part, and just use a really light pink like this one. Get back to our styles, put on scale with objects, go to Gaussian blur, and then blur it into that cheek. What we might want to do is turn the opacity down just slightly, right there. What do we think? Do we want that or not? The other thing is that cheek needs to come out apart, so we'll go underneath that pink layer, back into our pencil tool, and what we want is by here to be a lighter. So go into our styles, on the highlights, I think it's this one. I think it just looks really dark. It does. And I go to this yellow instead of the LD, and then into FX, onto Gaussian blur. Now we're gonna have to turn this one down again on the opacity. Right there. So it's a little bit lighter. That's about right. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah. So I was just looking, just reading the chat as well. Yeah. I do that all the time. It's like, oh, no, that's the handle. Or I'll be like pressing something here and my finger will touch one of the tools. And I'll be like, don't. That always happens. I think that's good for the head for now. Might come back to it in a sec. So let's do that hand. Yeah, that one. And let's go into our pedestal. Go into this menu, put insert inside again. Or just insert. And this time we're going to have this part of the head and a bit round the front like so. Go into our effects, into styles, put it on shadow. I think it's this one. This one. Yeah. I always go over there, so I haven't done this bit first. Scale with object, Gaussian blur. Now I can go over here and do that. And there we go. See that little hand's done. He's looking pretty cute. I like it. So I'm just going to do that on all the hands now. I'm just going like this so we can see which one it is. That one, okay. Into pencil tool. Insert inside. And go like this to this one. We basically want that same thing that we had with the other one. Going to our styles now, down to our dark one, and I've done it again. FX, scale with object, go in rare, and move it till it looks nice, like this. We just got to repeat that again and again. So this is the other one. I always can't tell. Yeah, that is that one. Insert inside. We kind of want that, do that same thing again. So we want just that bit, like that. FX, styles. Go down to our dark one. And I nearly did it again, I just remembered. Scale with object, Gaussian blur. Now move it till it looks right. Right there. I think this is going to be interesting because this one here, which I believe is that one, yeah, it is. We're going to have to go even darker than we have done. So first of all, I'm going to go insert inside and do this one with that funny C shape, backward C. Now on the styles, this one's not going to be dark enough because it is that colour anyway. So we're going to want something a bit darker. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Should we go with this? That might be too dark, but we'll have a go. I'm gonna go to scale with objects and Gaussian blur. If I raise the Gaussian blur quite a bit, that actually looks not bad. I'm just reading chat again. The rate unstable. Yeah. So, oh, no. See what I mean about pressing things? So, go to that one. This here's the one for when they stabilizer, rate stabilizer. And I just do it on rate stabilizer. Now this tongue. And go to our pens tool, into our tongue, and insert inside. Now we're gonna have about there. Go into our effects, styles, and yeah, we're in shadows. Just making sure we got the darkest pink, which is this one. Yeah, that's about right. So now I'm gonna go to our scale with object, Gaussian blur. Just raise that, not so much, just down just a little bit. Right there. Now, for the first time, I'm gonna go and duplicate this. I should have done this on all the other layers. But yeah, duplicate that, and then stay just down to the very edge. Gonna have to adjust nodes on this one, because we want just that edge piece right there. And what we actually want is highlight. So we go into our styles, into highlights, wherever it is, and then put the lightest one, yeah, that one, and go to our scale with object, Gaussian blur, just raise that one slightly, just makes it look more rounded when there's edge. So what I'm going to do is go back to all these ones that I've done before and do the same. So that's that foot. So I'm going to go on to that, duplicate it, and then just go into nodes actually on this one. Raise it slightly, and we don't want it going towards the shell, so we only want it just on this little back piece. We want it, yeah, about there. The very tiniest little bit. We're going to go to our styles and just put at least this one, and go to our scale with object, Gaussian blur, and just raise that, just so you got that slight little bit of light on the edge. Can you see this one looks better than this one? So it's hard to explain, but it does. There's that one. Duplicate and move it. There's that one. I'm going to use the node tool to move these. Because we only want this tiny little bit of it right there. I'm going to our effects and the styles on the highlight, this one, and I do it all the time. Scale with object, Gaussian blur, then Gaussian blur, and it just gets that little bit of light on the edge. You see? And same with this one. Just here, and duplicate that. Kind of right at the time, it's like down. I'm trying to hurry, guys. So we don't want it coming to the show, so we want it just on the edge. So literally right there. That's good. Go back into our styles. On the highlights, I was gonna put brown then, but I think we're best off just doing this one. And I always do it. I go over there for some reason. So scale with object, go to blur, and just raise this one. Just so there's that little bit of light. Do the other leg now. This one. Here, go to nodes and just move it slightly, just right there. We want it so a little bit on the edge like this. You don't want it like massive, tiniest little piece on the edge. And this one, and let's go into scale with object, golden blur, and just take the edge just off that bit, like so. Now we're starting to look good. Done that one, done that one. The tail now. So we're gonna go into our pencil tool, go into insert inside because we haven't done this one yet. So we want it to be along here and up here a little bit, and all that piece there. You want it like there because that leg is shadowing it. Just gonna try it on, not on highlights, not on base, on our shadow layer, that one. And I always go for there, and I don't know why. Scale with object, golden blur, and just blur. But now we're just gonna go straight to duplicate and just move it to the edge slightly. Use our nodes. Just fix that. We want it just on the edge, like so slice a little bit. It'll be there, there, there. We just want the tiniest little piece of edge. It'll be there. Now I'm gonna go to our styles. Highlights. This one. And I always do it. It's like 2 seconds ago and I forgot already. Damn thing. So it'll be there. It's starting to look nice. But I think we've run out of time, unfortunately. So we'll carry on and do it and put it in the group. Unless you want me to carry on. But if not, I'm going to call it there. Yeah, I did that deliberately in a way. But he's not in the water. he is on his back somewhere. Yeah, okay. I'll finish it in my own time, put it in the group. Congratulations to all the winners. I will add you to the website. But yeah, unless you want me to carry on with this one next week. Or do you want something completely new? But those 3D effects, make sure you download them, because as you can see, it makes it much better. Much easier. Yes, can do, as in carry it on next time. Or do you want me to finish it off stream and just put it in the group? I don't mind whichever one. Carry it on next time. Okay, I will do that. So yeah, thank you very much, and congratulations to all the winners, and I will see you in the next one.